Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about some general tips. Basically, I think this type of videos I didn't make lately, and there's a new players who is also watching my channel, so maybe this is for them because all these videos are not. When you make a new video, the YouTube is going to promote you the new video, and those essentials in Call of Dragons at some point get forgotten. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about what not to do and what to do. So basically, I'm not going to talk about tier 5, how to open tier 5. In general tips, just to keep your enjoyment from Cow Dragons. And yeah, starting with the first thing is for me is completely stupid to attack somebody castle, to swarm somebody castle. Even the whales that can actually regenerate their troops, um, just because they can spend more money, I think it's little stupid. And the main reason is this thing here. The moment you attack somebody, your daily elixir production, let me check it out. Yeah, you see it. Your daily elixir production is going to get reduced. That means you lose troops on one hand, and at the same time you lose elixir production. And about the bastions, I think the smartest way to go there is something with the farms. Now, you may actually lose some troops when you reinforce these bastions. We're not talking about the bastion. This is a new feature in Call of Dragons. But okay, it's not that new, but in general, yeah, don't swarm enemy castles. And there is a thing that I always said when why I have so less deaths. This is maybe one of the things people are looking at. Yo, Burgers, why you have so less unit deaths? That mean you don't rally people. And that's correct. I mean, I get 200k in one season when I was fighting against Echo and Nova Avengers, just holding the gates, and there was a lot of deaths, and 50% was returned back. And I have a couple deaths, I think like 25k when I swarm the Nephisto castle, but in general, this is something stupid. Swarming Nephisto is something stupid, but I make it for content, so maybe I can give a point there. But yeah, in general, it's completely stupid to lose your troops, especially in Cow Dragons, where in open fields, it didn't actually matter how much you're going to fight on open field. The moment heal your troops, you're ready to go. You don't have any kind of losses. Of course, there is a policy that you can actually get something like this thing. They even change it 5% more damage, but if the enemy is having the same bitter ends percent of both sides, severely wounded will die. This is maybe the only thing that actually can bring some dead troops. So the enjoyment is in general is in open field. The fights are win it in open field and the bastions. But again, bastions you cannot escape for not getting deaths. So this is one of the things that I don't suggest people doing is just stupidly losing their troops. Um, anyway, I mean, okay, bastions have to be refilled, but yeah, swarming enemy castles. Now, I'm going to say something that is good to be done is farming at the early stages. I think this is something that everybody should do. Now, in the season one, it's not actually the season that you should go and fight left and right. I know it's getting from the enjoyment like 2 months or maybe 2 months and a half, and yeah, you want to do PvP and something like this, but I think the first 2 months is actually in the development. And if you're the guy that who is fighting around, most likely at the end of the season you're going to be the guy with who is not developed his castle like the rest of the people. So yeah, the first seasons is for developments. At some point you're not, and something else about the farms and the people who try to bring their farms with them and blah blah blah, especially the farms over 15 million. I don't have farm. I have 12 million merits. If I can continue fight, I stopped fighting for like before 2 weeks because basically pay to win is doing nothing. And yeah, basically nothing is happening in general. So I stopped fighting. I can even hit like 15 million or even more if I was more active the last 2 weeks. But you can see the result from the person with no farms. And I still have tons of resources. I still have tons of bundles. Look at this thing. 2k. Close to 1k. And this is half million resources. Look at this thing. I have tons of resources. So the farm at some point is completely useless. Completely useless. If you're not getting merits and you continuously non-stop fight and you fill your hospital and you don't make some good merits, maybe you should focus on improving your gameplay, improving your fighting skills, asking some people who is doing well. Is maybe an option because it's pointless to spend time over the farms and the resources the farm is giving is not that much. Maybe some people are using farms and they send the resources and they sell the resources, I think, on pet market, sell for the. And I'm not quite sure how the things are happening here. I have to just sit and. Oh, there's the resources. Okay, you can sell. Okay, I can sell 5 million of the gold and I'm going to get 100 gems. I think it's a good thing in general. Maybe I'm going to sell it because I'm actually going to migrate. Yeah, I'm going to sell that thing. Okay. When you migrate, you have to take out all the resources. So, yeah, thanks to this video, I actually remember I have to migrate. But anyway, at some point, yeah, farms is something good, but I don't think it's necessary like most of the people was thinking. I remember back in the days when I started season 1, there was people with 5 farms. Brother, that's a lot of time. Something else I have to say is, oh, find a good alliance. I mean, I have a lot of tips and tricks on my channel to get in the top alliance in your server. It's just, extremely important, and mostly is the protection the alliance is giving you, the rewards you're going to receive. Right now, we're going to take the dragon. Okay, not we, our union, but we're winning the season. We're going to most likely get the necro. They're going to get necro. What is going on here? But yeah, in general, you're going to get a lot of rewards when you're with the top alliance, and everything is more easy. You're going to get easy merits because in top alliance, most likely are looking to join top players. I don't think some competitive player want to sit in alliance where there is like 5 or 10 active people. No, competitive players go in competitive alliances. So yeah, this so far for the alliance, just try to get alliance. It's not okay. It's not only this. Of course, you're going to get some chests. Some chests is going to provide you with some good stuffs. You can get even gold chests. Now, depending how much people are spending in your alliance, but yeah, you're going to get a lot of rewards if you're in the top alliance in general. So alliance is extremely important. Now, from point of heroes, strongly depend on your work. When you go and try to make some draws, maybe you're going to get lucky. Maybe you're not going to get lucky. It's okay. We get Nico. It's totally work, and also depends how you spend. The way you spend is going to be the way you're going to have your heroes. If you spend on mages, you're going to have good mages. So spendings is something that I'm going to put aside. Is just, the quality of your gameplay. And yeah, the other thing is maybe the most stupid one is don't go offline in the front lines. Most likely you're going to get rally. And even if you have, I even see people sitting there just to get rally. And I'm like, bro, why, bro? and my and the main thing is they lose like 60k troops, for example, or 40k. Let's say 40k, and they showed up. Every day you get like 8k from training. If you train tier 4, for tier 5 is day and half. But 8k, 40k, that's how many is that? This is like 5 days your progress in training just disappear like this. And this is in case you're there and you're trying to be the strong man. In case you get to rally when you're offline, things can go even more bad. It can easily take out of your progress for like 2 months on point of training troops. And if they take your progress for 2 months or once full season, that's a lot. That hurt, especially if you're not spender. That hurt a lot. Something else that manage I have to say, again, artifacts is something that is purely how you spend and how you collect materials to make some artifacts. Currently I have 153 from this forged artifact key. It's far away from what I need to guarantee the artifact I'm looking for, but when the new mages come, I may actually spend over the artifacts, the mage artifact, because the new heroes come with new artifacts. So if the new artifacts are good, I'm going to go for. If it's not good, I want to get one other artifact that is basically this one. Infernal Flame for my Lilia, and I'm going to put the Phoenix Eye on some other hero. So this is the plan if the artifacts are not good. Hopefully the mages are good. I really hope the mages are good. So yeah, in general, just a couple reminders. If you have some ideas what you can actually do and what tips you can get to the viewer of this video, you can just write it in the comments below. Don't be shy. And yeah, I guess this will for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, see you in the next one.